Welcome all. Today we are diving into the exciting world of the Internet of Things or IoT, where everyday objects become smart, connected, and capable of communicating. Imagine you are at work and realize you might not turn off AC while leaving your house. Instead of traveling all the way back home, what if you can use your smartphone to know the status of your AC and perhaps even turn it off? Wouldn't it amazing? Well, yes. And this can be achieved with the help of IoT. So what exactly the Internet of Things? When we talk about IoT, the IETF defines it as a network of physical objects such as sensors, appliances, vehicles equipped with electronics, software and connectivity. This allows them to exchange data with manufacturers, operators or even with each other. Think of your fridge reminding you to buy milk, or a toaster that suddenly decides it's a blender. This is the Internet of Everything, often amusing, sometimes alarming. But where did IoT come from? Let's look at a quick timeline. In 1974, TCP/IP was introduced, the groundwork for device communication. By 1990, the first Internet connected device emerged. The World Wide Web launched in 1991, bringing the Internet to the masses. And in 1999, the term Internet of Things was coined. Fast forward to 2013, the first official entry of IoT comes into the picture. Also, then the Mirai botnet attack showed how IoT vulnerabilities can threaten online infrastructure. By 2020, connected devices surpassed 20 billion, and that number just keeps climbing. Let's talk numbers. In 2003, about 6.3 billion people shared the internet with only around 500 million connected devices. 10 years later, that ratio flipped. By 2010, with 6.8 billion people, we had 12 billion connected devices. By 2015, devices outnumbered people nearly 4 to 1, and by 2020, 50 billion devices plugged in for 7.6 billion people. Cisco projected this explosion could generate between 2.3 and $7 trillion in economic impact by 2020 alone. So how does IoT actually work? It's a 4-layer system. Sensors and devices gather raw data like temperature, motion, pressure. The data travel through a connectivity layer using Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular networks to a gateway or directly to the cloud. In the data processing layer, powerful servers analyze the data, often using AI or machine learning. And finally, the user interface, via apps, dashboards, or even voice, allow you to make decisions or automate actions. This is the graphical representation to make you understand how IoT works. Imagine your home temperature sensors detect a rise. That data is routed through a gateway into the cloud, triggers a rule in the system, and your mobile app alerts you or even adjusts the thermostat automatically. This is the basic model of IoT. Now we'll see the IoT applications. IoT applications list smart home, agriculture, healthcare, weather monitoring, smart traffic system. And that's just the beginning. IoT is transforming virtually every industry. In smart homes, devices like lights, locks, and thermostats interact seamlessly. In smart agriculture, sensors monitor soil moisture and automate irrigation. In smart healthcare, wearables track vitals and alert caregivers instantly. In weather monitoring, networks of sensors feed real-time data for accurate forecast. And in smart traffic system, connected cameras and signals optimize flow and reduce congestion. Let's begin by looking at what IoT applications can look like in our daily lives. This cartoon gives us a glimpse into a smart connected environment. On the left, a pedestrian is so absorbed in his phone that he is about to walk off the sidewalk. But the infrastructure is smart. A nearby device sends an alert to his phone. This is the end of the sidewalk, stop. At the same time, the traffic light communicates. Caution, this light is about to turn yellow. On the right, we see another common problem being solved. A driver is looking for parking and her phone guides her directly saying, you are heading for this parking meter, V to your right. This is the essence of IoT applications, connecting physical objects to the internet to provide real-time useful information that makes our lives safe, and more convenient. So why is IoT experiencing such explosive growth right now? Several key factors are responsible for this rapid expansion. First, we have falling sensor cost. The price of sensors that detect everything from temperature to motion has dropped significantly, making it affordable to embed them in countless devices. Next, there's the falling data collection and storage cost. It's cheaper than ever to collect and store the massive volumes of data that billions of IoT devices generate. This is powered by widely expanding internet connectivity. With the spread of high-speed internet and Wi-Fi, it's now possible to connect almost anything anywhere. We also have increasing computation power. Both cloud services and local processors have become incredibly powerful, allowing us to analyze IoT data in real time. And finally, the explosion of increasing smart handheld gadgets like our smartphones and tablets give us a perfect personal window to control and interact with IoT world around us. This brings us to the skills needed to succeed in the IoT era. As the image asks, what are the important skills for an IoT professional or even just for an informed citizen? First is cybersecurity awareness. Understanding how to protect your personal and corporate data is non-negotiable. Next, basic coding knowledge in languages like Python, JavaScript or C++ is extremely helpful to understand how IoT applications work under the hood. Data literacy is also crucial. This is the ability to read, understand, analyze and communicate with data. Since IoT is all about data, this skill is fundamental. Finally, a grasp of networking basics is essential to understand how devices connect and communicate over networks like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and cellular. Next, we'll see the challenges associated with IoT and their solutions. Of course, such a powerful technology also comes with significant challenges. It's important to be aware of them. The first is the digital divide, which refers to the gap between those who have access to modern technology and those who don't. This can create inequality. Second, and perhaps most critically, are security risks. With billions of interconnected devices, the risk of cyber threats and the need to protect data privacy become paramount. And third is the sheer complexity of the technology. Keeping up with the rapidly evolving ecosystem of IoT can be daunting for individuals and organizations alike. However, as the illustration shows, we can turn these challenges into opportunities. The solutions lies in enhancing digital education programs to bridge the skills gap. We must focus on implementing cybersecurity best practices from the very beginning of device design. And finally, we must all embrace lifelong learning and adaptability to keep pace with this dynamic field. Okay, now that we have covered the fundamentals, challenges, solutions and skills required for an IoT, let's do a quick exercise to test your knowledge. Now, this is an exercise for you. Please write correct answer in the comment box. I will share the correct answer in the description box for you. In summary, IoT is revolutionizing the way we live, work and interact with our environment. From humble sensors to global systems, it empowers smarter decisions, efficiency and connectivity. Thanks for tuning in. Stay connected, stay curious, and remember, the next device you pick up might just have something smart to tell you.